spotting. So with that said, and of course train spot as well, so with that said, let's go on with the video, shall we? Of course we have Alexander about 300 by night, 240, 20%, 49. Alexander about 300 by standing in 250D, 15, 59. Just waiting here. So, with that said, what best line side transport hub on this fine morning now, of course, where it's sunny and blue sky, but there's supposed to be rain maybe a lot later in the evening of late. Let's go have a look. Right, we've got our Flix bus already here, which is the Yutong GT12. And of course it has a Union Jack flag with other memorials at the kind of showing London landmarks on the rear. Next one, we have Alexander Silva 400 by Scania N250 D number 15364. Then we got Alexander Silva 400 MMC number 10 747. There looks like a 15351. Alex Parent is actually covering unavailable single decks today on the number 8. So I have Alexander Silva 400 MMC number 10 757. Alexander Silva 327 703 out front. 10-55 has just arrived. So we have Alexander Silva from Scania N250 UD 15358, and there's one of the rail replacement buses. You go ahead, Pullham's Claxton Leopard Body Volvo B8R. Herton Marcus Arez. I am in, of course, Gloucester in the United Kingdom. It's also 374 again. Go ahead, Pullham's right jump 3 street deck right there. Here they all come. Here they come. There we go. So that's all those buses. So we'll start getting onto the other side at railway station side. Maybe we'll get in time for that cross-country service that's just got into the I'm just gonna go, you know. There's also another bus going down, another train going down the other way too. But the thing is that that is moving. Leave it. Alexander Silva 127 No, it's not Birmingham, it's Gloucester. You are a little bit too north there. But your guess is Alexander Savar 327 Central 3's leaving. Oh, this stupid thing is going too slow. All I can say is whenever you say green light, you go. And when you say red light, you stop. Red light. And there it goes. Green light! Oh yeah, there's also a Plaxton Pointer that's just arrived, which is the driver training vehicle. So it goes to show that driver training is still going very strong. So here's the Go Ahead Perms, Plaxton Leopard, Volvo. It's now leaving. Should be going in direction of Swindon. There's another Go Ahead Perms one down there. So we might now go up, charge up this bit. And just in the nick of time, because there goes the class 170, which is 170, 110. This one. And yeah, and at the same time there goes the class 197. 197,011, that one. So now the bus is leaving, heading back to depot, which that's an Alexander Savar by Scania 230 UD itself. Oh, by the way, I'm of course doing bus and trains. I need to check that screen display for the departing services. Of course, we've already got the Go Ahead Fulham stuff, which of course is waiting in the corner here on the very right. Of course, we got, as I said, the Perms Travel is, of course, we got, looks like 2 Plaxtons. So, of course, this is about the work between the Kemble line. So here we go. So next train is 9:35 to Worcester Foregate Street from platform 4, and then 9:40 to Bristol. And then, of course, our final ones will be the Nottingham and Cardiff Central services, but I think the Cardiff Central service is a bit delayed. And also, we got... And then, of course, all the rest, as I said, we're not going to get the service to Cardiff Central. That's the Transport for Wales service, because that is bit too late, and I knew that there wouldn't be any, that it would be only just any Transport for Wales services, Bristol, sorry, not to Bristol, Transport for Wales services to Cheltenham Spa, and of course the Cardiff Central to Nottingham services too. So of course, yeah, 2 Go Ahead Fulhams, one's a Plaxton Leopard, I think the other's a Panther, and of course hello to this guy's name from Russia Federation as well. Of course, it's a nice day today. Of course, blimey hell. It's obviously police. It's obviously trouble. Oh no, it's nice and that. It's a fire van followed by a fire truck for strength purposes, probably. Yep. They all need strength. So, over here, of course, is Great Western Railway Class 800, 802. Let's have a look. Put your hands together for 800 005 Anna and Bevan, which is on the service to Worcester, Foregate Street. There we go, settling right in. It is settled right in perfectly into the station, and of course it only has 3 minutes until the train departs. But it's getting busy because there's supposed to be another train supposed to be coming, which is to Bristol. Of course, in rotation it has 2 coaches, so I wouldn't be surprised if I see a class 158 here. And yeah, as usual, it gets really busy when Bristol Temple services gets really busy. As you can see, there are definitely a few people, 2 push chairs. So I'm not surprised. It's a bus in the background heading away. So yeah, we need to get into position because I think I see the shape of the train already. So oh no, don't see, that was a lie. No, I don't see the shape yet. There's no train there. Ah, there we go. Yep, there's the shape I was looking for. And yeah, it is a class 158, because usually class 158s are in rotation with the class 800s on the services to Bristol Temple and Worcester Foregate Street, which, to be fair, it would be good if they put all 5 coach ones are displaced from with the takeover of class 175s, or the class 800s displaced should really go to on the Worcester Foregate Street to Bristol Temple Mead services. So put your hands together for 158, 767 coming in at pretty high speed. That is fast. That came in fast. The train was rolling in fast. And of course the other train's going to be departing in a minute. Quick, turn us around. Right. Of course I could hear them opening the doors to class 158. Class 160, sorry, class 800 will be leaving now. Wait for brakes to be released. Train. obviously leaving it to the very last minute to depart the train. Annoying. Right. 5, 4, 3. Whoopsie. Come on, train should be departing now. Will be or this will be a neck and neck game otherwise between 158 and 800 if one of them goes out late, leaves late. There we go, there goes the Class 800. Very calm and quiet departure, that one. Here's the Class 158 and 767. 2 more minutes till that departs, which of course don't have to wait long. Well, of course, as you can see on the screen above, that of course of the closures, of course the it says something between Bristol Parkway. Hang on. Customers wishing to travel between Swindon, Reading and London, Paddington, they have to travel via Bristol Parkway on the train or get one of those go-ahead Pullham's rail replacement coach services to Kemble and then get a bus from there to Swindon. Yeah, interesting. So 9:39. It will be almost 9. There we go. There's signalling. Doors are closing. Here we go. Brakes released. There we go, that sounds more of a stronger departure. Yeah, that was a stronger departure from the Class 158. Way more better than the Class 800, don't you think? Well, off it goes towards Bristol. 158, 767, which is of course the twin sister of the 158, 766. So the next train will be the service to Nottingham, which will be departing from platform 4 coming in from Cardiff Central. But it will be the last train of the day because, well, the morning session, because that 9:49 is delayed. By approximately 4 minutes. Then it'll be all the way to the afternoon when I'll see it afterwards. So of course the screen display shows Nottingham, or 9:48 to Nottingham, all the way down to 11:40 to Bristol, and so far everything looks perfect. Down here we've got, of course, an Alexander via 400 scans leaving, but we also have an Alexander via 300 arriving. Put your hands together for 27,706, which of course is coming to a stop, and of course it looks like somebody's actually getting on at that area. So I'm now out at the front. Of course there are 6 buses in the transport hub. You can just only about see a corporate living room right next door, so there is no choreography of 5x5 in the transport hub. Oh! Look what just arrived, and I didn't even know. That is the service to Cardiff Central, 173, 198. Which is only just about arrived. So give it about 2 minutes, and then I'll go back to the other way to get to see the Class 170. At the moment you can just see, of course, number 10 just in the background. Cool. I think those are Nottingham Way, because it goes through Birmingham. That train behind me. So it's 9:45, so I need to because 173, 98 will be leaving very shortly. Here we go, down down here. So yeah, of course you will see the face of class 170. Of course on the on the train simulator, of course cross country only simulates, my pack only simulates 170, 397 and 398 in the service. We will see the train as it departs from this area here. It will depart in approximately 2 minutes. You just about see it, but of course I can't really get in a good position from that. Of course it's due to depart in 1 minute, so we will be ready for this final train of the morning session to depart, and then I'm going to have to end the session. Sorry, Liam, your bus is actually quite late to actually get into the session because it finishes in 3 minutes time. I can hear it. Here he goes. There we go. There. So yeah, there goes that bus. So train. So then of course it'll be whether it's down this at the park down this street, and it's the end. But of course that's Transport for Wales service. I'm sure we'll be able to capture the train later because of course it's more or less on a rota, and I always capture the same train that goes there as it goes back. There's of course corporate delivered. There's 500 Scallion 250D 15354 Rupert Williams, the only one of its kind. In that livery. Sadly, there hasn't been any other buses that has been painted apart from 36771. They're actually being very slow with the rollout compared to their 2020 base branded bus. Their 2020 to 2024 base branded bus, should I say. There's of course Alexander Savara 300 Scania, K230B 28744, and of course 10756, which is Alexander Savara 400 MMC. Well, that about wraps it up for the morning session. I hope you all liked it. I will be back for the afternoon shift. Well, of course, the thing is that there will be a little bit of changes. Of course, it'll be back to known as bus and trains, but it will be for a little bit longer. And because, of course, it's going in rota with the new timetable changes for the buses. So of course I'll be catching a later bus, but it's only a few minutes before, or maybe sometimes I would catch the earlier bus for special, maybe couple of little special occasions. So, but of course, as I said, I'll be back for the afternoon session, so it will commence of course at 12:07 on the dot, right over by that to be able to transport hub, always in there before heading off to the railway station. So with that said, thank you for watching my X-Files, and I will see you later, slugheads.